So you got anything you want to say about anything, message, personal you want to talk about, or
Me
are you?
personally, no. I'm much willing to hear when you tell me what they're saying, so I can
Yo, chat, y'all wanna talk about anything personal that's going on in y'all's life, anything that y'all going through, like anything like that, y'all can share whatever. There's no judge free zone right here, you know? So if y'all got anything y'all going through, y'all got anything y'all want to share, go ahead. Anything personal, know what I'm saying? Let me know. But I mean there's some stuff y'all already know, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna share it for the ones who don't know. Um some of y'all know about my father that passed away and stuff like that, right? And um y'all can share whatever y'all want in the chat as I'm talking. So go ahead and share y'all's thing as I'm talking. But y'all know some of y'all know about my father that passed away, right? And this is why I got an idea of doing this is because I've been struggling really hard about my dad, this and the other, and also the people that passed in my life. And my dad ain't the only person, because I've been through a lot. You feel what I'm saying? So my dad wasn't the only person who passed in my life. I had one of my good friends. I had like two close friends that passed away, and one of them almost died. Well, thank God he didn't. But you know what I'm saying. But so, but I'm learning through the journey of losing my dad that you can't take that loss and think negative of it, or you can't take it because trust me, when going through that stage, yes, I was thinking negative of it. Yes, I was thinking, all of this, that, and the other. And Els can tell you firsthand what I've told him. Hey, yo, Els, can you tell them what I've told you the other day about all my feelings about everything that went on? Huh? Yo, Els, you there?
yeah, I was. I just something annoying really just happened. I'm sorry. I heard you though.
So can you tell them of this? Because I don't really remember everything. So can you tell them some of the feelings I was telling you about my father that passed and everything, like the feelings I was having? Can you like explain to them?
Yeah, he told me about how his father was like one of his like favorite people, and how he still feels him. He still like feel like his dad's watching him, but it like his grief like was on another level. Like he told me he was depressed for nearly like a year. He's just recently um healing through it, and it's still on his mind heavy. And small
Can
minute.
I can I say something real quick?
Me, yes,
No, let me say something real quick. Listen, bro. I mean, most of it you got right, but yes, I have been depressed for a year, but not because of my father. My father passed recently. I've been
yeah,
depressed for a year back then because of other stuff that's happened in my life, like heartbreaks, other people passing in my life, that was stuff I was going through, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? I was in a deep state. You feel me? And then with my father being gone, because he just passed away 5 months ago. Now I think it's going to 6 months now. I don't even know, but 5 months ago, right?
mm,
And and dang, I feel you. I lost my grandma from a heart attack. Hey, I'm sorry about that, bro.
yeah. I'm sorry, I lost my grandma recently too. So
But but I mean, I'm not trying to degrade anything, but when it's a grand, wait, how old was your grandma? Not you, else, DJ. Yo, DJ, how old was your grandma? Just random question. And how old was yours, Alice?
mine, she was somewhere in her 70s. I forget how old.
40. Oh, that's too young. 42 is too young.
How
DJ's
was
like
your
42.
vacation?
That's too young, yo. That's way too young. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. That's too young. I was about to say that's different, but nah, that's kind of what I went through. But with my father, he was only 58, so you know. But um So he passed away recently 5 months ago. Most of y'all know about it. Some of y'all don't. He passed away 5 months ago, and I went through a state before that, and I was just getting out the state before he passed, and right after he passed, I went back into the depression state, right? And I started getting away from God. I started, questioning God. I started, yeah, but I lost one of my good friends, um, um, from suicide, and then I lost one from getting shot. So yeah, trust me, I know, bro. I know how it feels. But but this is the thing. You can't let how do I say this? You can't let that losses. This is what I'm learning now. You can't let them losses affect your future. You know what I'm saying? This is what me and us were talking about. You can't let them losses, the people that you lost in your life, or anything in general, like not just people you lost in your life. It could be losses you lost, like it could be you trying to achieve something and you didn't get to achieve it, this that and the other. You can't let that push you from your future, because maybe that wasn't your, what I'm saying, maybe that achievement you were trying to achieve wasn't your thing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you had something different going on. And yeah, so yo, else you there, bro? So maybe like, yo, else you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You got anything you want to say about what I said? Like, can you add into that? Because
I mean, I don't know what else to add into it. I'm just listening.
I don't. I mean, I'm not really better at explaining what I'm trying to say. I know you're
We
better at doing
understood.
it.
We understood clearly. There was nothing more to add, man.
You can't let like what I'm trying to say is like anything, even with achievements. Yeah, what's up, DJ? Go ahead and say something. Go ahead and say something. But Els, what verse you want to read?
Um, uh, I don't. Good question. I don't know. Let me look up some.
What verses y'all talking about? I know a lot of verses.
I mean,
What you want to talk about? Can I join your thing, Kirby? Your name?
Curly.
Curlish?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Okay. What you want to do about reading? How you doing?
Just
How's your day going?
I'm doing alright. How about yourself?
Good. What's the topic tonight?
We're doing a Bible study, but we were talking about basically what people are going through and stuff like that, and they're basically people in my chat right now talking about what they're going through, and I'm talking about what I've been going through, and all that. So
I mean, yeah, that's a good thing. Did you pray before you started your Bible study so you can get understanding?
Mm,
yeah, yep.
Um,
yeah, that's good.
so, what's your religion? Because you can also, you know, help guide people if you know what you're talking about. Because if you know your religion, you'll be able to teach more about your religion and also get understanding of other people's, and you guys can create something magical.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never really had a religion. I just follow God, but at the
Yeah,
same
I
time,
get that.
huh?
I get that.
He said, "Yeah, he get that. Okay, you just follow God like His commandments, or like, what do you mean? When you say you just follow
Hold
Him?
on, hold on, hold on. Someone just typed in my chat. Hold up. I lost my little sis at birth. I missed her a lot, but I tried to keep on with my life. I lost my cousin. We were so close. We was only 12. Lost my grandma. She was only 42. I lost another cousin. He was 45. And then I lost a close friend. He was only 11. I miss him a lot. All right, bro.
Man, dude,
Listen.
that's definitely.
How old is he?
Who, this kid?
Yeah, how old is that?
I think he's like 14, 15,
Okay,
something like that.
Jeez, please, man. I'm sorry.
here's the thing about that with just losing people randomly like that, and you also have to be careful. That's why I said What's your background with it? Because you always want to guide people in a way that's beneficial to them. When you're only speaking about the death, you also have to speak about the life. So death is, it's a very, that's a touchy one, um, for anyone at all. But you also just want to be careful and know what you're doing at all times. And also open your ears for wisdom, you know? And that's also
Yeah.
one of the things that Els have information on as well. That's why I said, "Oh, great, it's Bible study. What's the topic?
The
What are we
top
studying?"
the topic is basically like go we're talking about what we've been through and how to get past it type thing. You know what I'm saying?
So, is
Like
your
how to
topic gonna be overcoming, or like what's your topic gonna be about?
overcoming what you've been like losses. There you go. That's more of a better way of putting it.
Mhm. Overcoming the loss. So, are you guys just discussing the loss, or ways to actually overcome it?
Both. Right now we're only discussing it right now. We're gonna get to but I have a whole plan like because I want to read a verse that's about how to because it could be a message in that verse to help them overcome.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well,
But
go ahead and read it.
I'm not saying just like as in like losses as like losing people. I'm talking about losses as achieving something, or like as in like whatever loss it is. It don't even have to be just losing, death and all that. It could be anything.
Right?
So
Loss
that's
could be a loss for anything, right? That's true. But go ahead and read your verse.
well. I was just gonna pick one. I didn't know which one. I was just gonna pick one.
I mean,
You leading the body. You said you got the verse, so go for it.
No, I don't have the verse in mind because you said you were gonna pick it. Depending on the topic, what it was. That's what you said. I was like, okay.
So, what verse do you think will be beneficial to discuss loss? Or what do you think you can bring to the table when it's discussing the loss stuff? Not
now let me
only
look for one while you asking.
whether it's a job, whether it's a loved one, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a friendship, whether it's you lost in the game. What verse do you think, as the lead of this Bible study that you have created, what verse do you think you should be bringing to the table?
Well, first of all, this is my first time doing
I,
this.
I got a
So,
I got a
Uh,
scripture. I got a
hold on, hold
scripture for
on.
you.
Let's see what he say. What you say, Curly?
I want to hear what else was gonna say, but let me finish what I was saying. First of all, this is my first time doing this, so I don't
Right.
really. I'm still trying to get into it. Second of all, I haven't read the Bible in a long time, so I don't really know the verses that much. It's been a long time since I read it, so because of stuff that's been going on, just
So
been.
mainly, your night is not about so much Bible study. It's about you trying to converse and just deal with things that you're dealing with, and converse with other people to get through it.
But it's also Bible. Well, yeah, it's also kind of Bible study a little bit too because it is about the Bible too. Because yeah, technically, yeah, a little bit of both.
So, do you need encouragement on what scriptures you should be reading or how to read Bible?
So what else?
He said he got something for you, but my question was, like, do you need encouragement on the Bible, or like, what do you think you should
I
be
just
doing in this moment? I think it's a beautiful thing that you are wanting to, indulge in the Bible, but you need to know which Bible you want to read.
I read the King James one.
Okay.
So
That's cool. That's cool. So, with you reading the King James Bible, do you feel like you are like what religion, or what do you want to gain? Is it just knowledge from the Bible, or like what is it?
knowledge.
No, okay.
like
Okay.
help trying to help people get through because I can understand because I used to be depressed before, you know what I'm saying? I'm still kind of am, but
Right.
I'm trying to get through it. So I can understand
Okay.
what they're going through.
Okay.
That I'm trying to help them from God's word, not just my word. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's beautiful. That is a beautiful, unique,
So
amazing thing.
that's why I brought the Bible out and trying to read a verse about the topic we're talking about. I don't know which verse. That's why I'm trying to get else to tell me, but but because I know he's more connected with it than I am. That's why I asked him, "Hey, can you just tell me which verse this is about?" And I can read it, and then maybe there's a message for my people. They can listen. And and it's not just from my words and from what my experience is also what God is telling them can have a message for them and they keep going. You know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful. Okay. What else? What you want to drop out here, baby? Cause I like this. I like this.
Okay, so the first scripture I found was, "Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted." Matthew 5:4.
Matthew 5:4. I got you. Hold up. Let me find it. Is it alphabetical order, right? Right?
Alphabetical. Just go to Matthew, the book of Matthew.
Look in the front of your book, and there'll be a
Oh
table
yeah,
of
my bad.
contents telling
Yeah,
you.
you're right. My bad. I'm a little. My bad.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Hold on, I'll find it. Matthew. Matthew. I'll find it. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'll find it.
Okay. Order group here too, please. Here too, please.
I just go there and tell you that little. Okay.
I'm trying to find it. Hold on. I know it's in here. Oh no, it's not. I just got to skip. Is it at the end, bro? I can't find it for some reason. I know it's in
No,
here
guys,
somewhere.
just look. No, like the whole chapter is Matthew. You don't see the chapter Matthew?
I'm trying to find it, yo. I see different chapters in it, yes, but I don't. I know I have it. Hold on. No, I haven't. That's chapter 7. What chapter? Like, does it specific like number chapter, or is it just called Matthew?
No, yeah, the specifics is Matthew. That's not the chapter. That's the book. My bad. The chapter is 5. Look for Matthew and then 5.
Matthew, I found it.
Good. Now go
That's
to the
20. What number? 17.
no
You said.
no. The chapter is 5. Go to chapter 5 and the fourth verse. The verse is like the first like paragraph kind of.
I got you.
Paragraph. I got numbers by them.
Yeah, the one. Yeah, that number. The four.
Yeah.
The number 4 will be next
Chapter
to it.
4.
No,
Oh,
chapter
chapter 5.
5.
Yep, chapter 5. Got
Yes.
you. Found it.
Now look for the 4 by like and page the page. That'll be the verse.
Huh?
Now look for the 4. The
Oh,
fourth
4.
verse. Yes.
So blessed are they. That one.
Yeah, blessed are those who mourn, for they will be
That
comforted.
mourn, for they shall be comfort.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you what does that mean? I'm gonna get a little
So
deeper.
that's God Himself putting His blessing onto those who are in pain. He's saying that He will comfort you. just go to him.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, chat. Yeah, okay. Got next one.
Okay.
What's your next question?
This is a whole nother book. I don't want you to go through different books, like because that seemed like a struggle. But another scripture I saved though was he will wipe every tear from your eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away.
That's
That's
deep.
in Revelations.
That's deep. I, that was a message for me. That's deep. Yeah, that hit. Yep.
That's nice.
So,
That's good.
so, chat. Hold on. So, for those who don't know what that meant, this is
Mhm.
my own saying of what I think that meant. Repeat it one more time.
He will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away.
Okay. So, in my eyes, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But in my
Okay.
ears, my eyes, this is what I think that means. What I think that means is if you're ever going through pain, if you're going through any loss, if you're going through anything if you're going through anything that's putting you down or anything like that, reach out to God to help you. You know what I'm saying? Grab His guiding hand to guide you to the achievement you're trying to go to. Cause look, listen. If the, cause the word is that I always go by is failure. A failure will always win. Let me tell you what that means. And no matter
Okay.
how many times you fail, you always win at the end of the day because all the fails, all the losses you go through will teach you to get better and will teach you to win at the achievement you're trying to go to.
Yeah.
That's good advice. That's good advice.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You okay?
Choke, Curly, choking me.
How?
You choke me up, Curly. You choke me up.
You're gonna cry.
You choke me up, Curly. Curly, you just went straight. You're not curly no more. You're straight.
Huh? What?
Curly, you just went straight. You're not curly no more. You're straight.
I don't know what
You
that.
choked me up, man. You choked me up.
You're making her teary. She's emotional now. Your message.
Oh, I said,
You got any more? I mean, hey, I can go on for days, bro. You got anything
oh,
else?
Got any more? Okay, yeah. Why not? Now, if there's anything else the viewers want to hear, or like you want to like any more specific things.
Okay. I do have something that they could learn. How do they deal with no? How do they deal with failure? Failure. Okay, well, my mouth
Failure.
doesn't work. Yes. How did they deal with that and know they're going to achieve what they're trying to achieve, but at the time they don't? You know what I'm saying? I don't know how what I'm trying to explain, but you know what I'm trying to say, right?
I don't know. You're saying how like wait, say that again. How does someone go through failure but know they're gonna win? Like achieve what they want to
Yes.
achieve?
Yes.
Uh, because like it's mainly about faith. Faith without works is dead.
mm-hmm.
So like it's mainly about believing in yourself because another scripture, as a man thinketh, so is he.
Mm-hmm.
But faith without works is dead because you can have all that faith and believe and think that, but you also have to work for it.
And let me explain something real quick. Let me put the Bible down for a second. I might get a little emotional talking about this, but there's a
It's okay,
couple of
man.
times, myself, right, has thought about, going like putting my work into whatever I'm doing, and all these obstacles that God put or whatever I go through, I try to get through. But there's times I go through a really big obstacle and I feel like giving up. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter what it is, either like giving up on what I'm doing, giving up on, killing yourself. It don't matter what it is, it's just you feel like giving up. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people have to deal with that because myself, I deal with it too. So I'm trying to teach them how to not think that way. Also, I need myself not to think that way too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What do you speak for your mouth?
Yeah, like I told you. She said, "Why you speak for your mouth?" Like I told you, there's power in the tongue, man. Speak and you will speak and think what you believe, and it will come through if it's in God's will.
Well, yeah,
Right.
but at the same time, there's times you think you're, how do I put it? There's times you're trying to work out something, right?
Yeah.
Whatever dream, because my dream, right? My dream is I'm just using me for example. A lot of people have their
Mhm.
own dream. They either want to be a doctor, they want to be an artist, they want to be a YouTuber, whatever they want to do. But they're trying to work hard at that specific thing that you're trying to achieve because they want to be, everyone wants that money. Everyone nowadays wants that money. That's how you survive. You know what I'm saying? So so that's the main goal for everyone. Is get that money. So it's like you try to achieve your dream to get be a millionaire or this that and the other or whatever dream you want, and you have stuff that get in the way. And
Mhm.
like me, I got stuff that getting in my way, and like like my father passing, one of whatever gets in my way, family issues, whatever. It stuff like that distracts you from what you're trying to do, and then that stuff that distracts you, then you got to deal with that, and you know what I'm saying. And it's times where like if you're a very emotional person like me,
Mhm.
you can't deal with stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you hardly went through it when you were younger, because you know the way I grew up. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Mhm.
like the only times that my life actually got started getting hard was around like when I moved to the ghetto. That's when the time when my life started actually getting hard. So when I was younger, my life was good. I had a good childhood, a great childhood. Don't get me wrong. But as I got older, and we moved to there and this, that, and the other, life started getting you know hard, and I started losing people, having family issues, all of that, heartbreaks, lost my dad, all of that, and my main goal since I was 12 years old was become a music artist. That was like my one of my dreams, and and I'm trying to achieve that, but at the same time, there's other stuff that get in my way, and then I'm trying to be a good message for my fans, for my people. But at the same time, how can I be a good messenger when I'm going through the same stuff and I'm feeling depressed? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like I feel bad for because the saying always goes, you try to make everyone else happy, but you can't make yourself happy. And that's the way I always thought. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. And also, saying always goes, how you supposed to think so positive when you're surrounded by negativity?
Mm. Can I raise my hand on that?
Yeah. That's what I told you.
Do you know if you really, really, really read that Bible for real? Do you know the people God was saving? The people that was involved with all the negative stuff, because those are the people that was crying out for Him, not with their mouth, with the up, not with their mouth, but with their heart. You know, you could easily say, oh, I need this, oh, I need that, with your mouth. And you're entertaining broken company. That's one of the things I tell Els all the time. Not that he is doing it, but I tell him I don't entertain bull crap and I don't entertain broken company. If you are not in a mindset that is like minded, meaning if you want to strive for excellence, you need to surround yourself with excellence. But if you want to strive for bullshit, then you surround yourself with bullshit and you will always stay in the midst of bullshit. God reached out to the ones that was dealing with stuff, the thieves, the murderers, and all the rest of that, because one thing he could see is their heart.
Whoa.
It was always the heart. God will always go for a person's heart. What does their heart say about them? Not the actions that they're displaying. Because sometimes people tend to do bull crap because it's around them and they think they can get away with it. And that is not the truth. God will always and forever see the heart of man. So when you say, hey, I want to strive and do these things, the first thing that should be coming out of your mouth, because you're reaching. And when I say reaching, you're reaching for what you're saying is, hey, I want a relationship with God. Else, basically, show me how to get that relationship. And that's a beautiful thing to do. However, when you are reaching and you're saying those things, you want to surround yourself with like-minded people. When you are reaching, God can hear you. He can hear even the ones that think they're not being heard or the things. One of the things I used to do when I was a kid, well, not a kid, but a teenage girl, I thought if I did stuff under the blanket, God couldn't see me.
But can I
Meaning,
say
when
something?
I
Can
was
I? Can
18, listen, when I was 18 and 19 and I was interacting with my boyfriend, I thought I was safe because God could not see what I was doing. If I go and turn all the lights off in the bedroom and I'm in there entertaining this guy, I thought God couldn't see me. Until one day my auntie that I don't even really get along with called and said, you know your grandmama see you and you know God see you, right? Nobody knew what I thought.
Mhm.
Nobody knew what I was doing. So for her to call and say that was, wow, God see me. God knowing God sent a message through her. So with you saying the things that you are saying, God gonna touch you.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to say before we forget is uh, God sees people's hearts, and I feel like this is an important thing because people forget that no matter how much facade you can put up, that's not enough. But the Bible said people will come to him. They'll, people will come to him and say, "God, Lord, haven't I done wonderful works in your name?" He says, "Get back, you worker of iniquity, for I've never known you." And these people,
Yeah.
they've done great works. They've spoken His name. They've cured miracles in His name. Right? They seem to be people of God. However, it was never in their hearts to be truly His.
Now,
It's really,
can I say something
huh?
quick? Can I say something?
Yes.
Now, look, everyone says about me, I'm a good kid. I have a good mindset. I this, that, and the other. But this is the thing. No one really knows my actual mindset because of the stuff I be going through. But then that
Mm.
mindset changes because of other people I surround myself with. Now, I do surround myself with a lot of positive people. Don't get me wrong. But but at the same time, it's not who I'm starting myself with. It's what I'm going through. And going through every obstacle I go through makes me think negative. You know
We,
what I'm saying?
we,
That's why the saying
Yeah.
I said, when you how you supposed to think positive when you surround yourself with negativity. Not me, I surround myself with negative people. I mean like the stuff I go through is so negative. How am I supposed to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And like she said, think about all the people of the Bible. Look at their stories. They were too. Um,
it's not always, see, when you see a person and you converse with them, that don't mean that they are positive. That means if they're showing you what they want you to see.
Uh,
When I say surrounding yourself with negative people, you don't know what that person's intention is, and you don't know their true heart. Only God does. So He will also reveal those things to you. Who's good, who's bad, who's this, who's that. You know what I'm saying?
See,
That's what I mean. Surround yourself with people. When
so
God show
I can
you,
tell most of the time. I can tell when people are being fake. So I've done with a lot of fake people in my life. Oh, I can tell. I've dealt with it so
well, if
many
your
times.
friend was plotting right now to rob you and you didn't know, how would you feel?
um,
I ain't gonna speak on that.
Right. Because you don't know their heart of man. We don't know that.
Well, maybe if someone
That's what
bothers me, I'm
God
gonna go out
said.
there and do something about it. But that's just me.
But you don't know the heart of man. You can't go out there and do something when you don't expect it. I always tell people expect the unexpected when it comes
yeah,
down
I
to it.
do agree with that. Yeah.
But that's why I
You
stay on
don't know
ten
the heart.
toes when I do meet up with people. I stay on 10 toes just to, you know what I'm saying?
Uh,
That's you again, visual. You see people and oh, because I see them, I'm gonna trust them, or because I talk to them, I'm gonna trust them, and they are this and they are that. People will only show you who they are. If you listen to a person, you will see who they are without them even having to really
I know,
show you and demonstrate.
I know. I've dealt with fake people. I know how it goes. I, I. How do I explain it? Because all the mistakes I went through in the past, I know the term. Most of the time, I talk with people who actually are positive. But there's times I can like, but even with me and my friend, I can tell too. Or me and my mom, like, I go up to my mom, like, you think this is a good person, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Like, because my mom was she's really connected with God. You know what I'm saying? She's actually I think she's religious. I'm not sure, but I think she is. But I know she's really connected with God. I know that for sure. And she can tell, or when God tells her if this is a bad person or a good person, she can, she knows. So every time I have something that's, what I'm saying, I go up to her. So
uh, because like it's mainly about faith. Faith without works is dead.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's mainly about believing in yourself because